Okay. Hello, we're back. I decided not to put full body back on because I think my computer is struggling a bit today. So we're gonna go without full body for the rest of the night. Of tonight. I don't know why my voice is struggling. Yo. Apologies for the death. I don't know what happened. I have no idea how this could be. Make sure I'm standing up straight. Okay.
I didn't know he was a sub.
If you couldn't tell that just for the way he reacts to literally any type of
I
slightly
mean,
more attractive
true,
girl.
but I didn't know that he was the kind of sub to, want the dom servant.
True.
Sorry, I
Also,
disappeared.
Yeah.
hello, welcome back.
I
It's
don't
fine.
really know what happened.
The flux took you. It's fine.
By the
I
way,
rang up. Your customer's gone.
you don't have to stay serving the entire night. If you wish to be served as well, you can change out of your maid outfit or stay in it if you want. And
It
You
took
know.
a while for me to get into this, so I'm gonna stay in the maid outfit.
I didn't bring
if
a
you want
second.
to.
Well, I have a second pair of clothes, but it would take a while to get out as well. This takes almost half an hour to get into.
I can understand. It's very intricate. Plus, I have a kimono at home that I'm still trying to even learn how to put on properly. But
Honestly,
like I
though,
said-
the clothes under this is actually pretty cool. I actually like these clothes.
Okay.
Except
Like
for
I said, you
the
don't
white
have
part,
to-
obviously.
You don't have to
yeah.
just
apron.
work with guests.
Yes, the apron. Yes, I understand
If
it.
you want, you two can go be guests as well. It's entirely up to you.
You want dinner?
Hello, mistress.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I
Hope
typically
you
made
have a
it.
wonderful
so
night and a safe trip home.
Thank you.
Maybe our 6th nut date. Maybe.
I think it might be 7.
Or you could just make it official and make it an actual date.
We have one planned for
How
that.
many not days does it get? How many days does it count as not dates before it becomes a date?
Until we do
As
the
many
actual
as I want.
planned one.
Yes. Yes, master.
I'm just teasing.
Yes.
I don't suppose I could get another coffee from you.
Do you want it to go, or do you just wish to
I'm just
stay
gonna sit
sat
back
and
down,
drink it here?
That's all right.
Okay. That's fine. Let's see here. Come back onto the machine. I'm just gonna bring it around.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go over the counter for some reason.
kind of hard to go over the counters a little bit. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Sure, master. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to relax as long as you wish.
Okay.
It,
So,
it
where do
does
you wanna sit?
seem like things have died down a bit.
They have that.
Yeah,
just
they
a
kind
little
of-
bit. It was-
You know what's actually
Everyone
really
sorta
interesting
came
is
in.
Elise actually has the most popular table right now.
By themselves? Or.
She's.
Well,
with
there's two other
Bunny.
people over there.
Mm.
And
Or
Bunny.
she was with Bunny, but it's two people. Bunny had to leave for a moment, but she's currently herself. But I've been checking up on her every now and then, making sure that she's
As
alright.
long as she's not alone. I know she
Also-
was especially nervous.
Finley.
Huh?
Wolfram's tiny. In with Casey.
How did he get small?
I have no idea.
Magic, supposedly.
Oh. I see.
They've been talking for a while. Oh, at least
They
go to the
have
bathroom. Alright, Finley.
Mm.
Where do you want to sit? Do you want to sit outside?
On myself, it's really, really warm.
Hot. Yes.
Okay. Nothing's going on with that.
There are some nice seats upstairs if you'd like. There's not really many people
Ash.
up there.
Actually,
Unless you
I've
wanna
been
stay down
upstairs,
here.
which-
Sure.
Wanna go check it
Everyone
out?
else is.
Okay.
Follow me.
But oh god, he's like he's silent, like a ninja.
I could say the same about
Have you
you.
ever considered? Have you ever considered joining security, Echo?
Oh.
You're very quiet.
Echo, by the way, I'm gonna be heading out for now.
That's fine. I hope
Fine,
you have a
fine.
wonderful night, Daisy.
You too.
Goodbye, Daisy.
It's a good seat here. Or do you wish to go to the other side?
I
Oh,
think
they're over there.
right over there would be pretty good. 'Cause then we can look
Okay.
down at everything.
It works for me. I just didn't want you to sit over there as you're literally right by the entrance, and you know, some privacy is still nice. You just sit down, enjoy yourself. Can I
I'm
get
gonna
you
do the
to
proper thing.
any-
Oh,
Pulls the chair up.
thanks.
You're welcome. God. Let's start our drinks first. Coffee.
Coffee and
Water?
water.
This
Got it.
doesn't work. Okay. Look at this.
Oh, no.
I guess I should forever be here.
I guess so. I'm kind of
How is
glad
everything?
for the escape.
Yeah, I can understand.
Mm.
Was it? I hope it wasn't too embarrassing.
Mm.
Your water. Oh,
Thank you.
sure not that. And your coffee.
That is.
Thank you so much, Echo.
You're all right. Busy. You're welcome, and I'll be back in a bit to see if you need anything more.
I'm just not used to referring to people
Serving.
that way.
Ah, that's fair. I just didn't.
I noticed.
Have those two guests left already?
They may have,
Hmm.
or they might have gone. So I had to
Well,
decide for a bit because
they seem to not mind.
Mm.
Plus, I wasn't there in the beginning.
I
Cooking
think
all the food.
some of them aren't used to this environment. So I guess it's
No.
for the best.
Also, I don't think they would have wanted me to say. They probably would want someone like you, or at least to say it.
I think you would be surprised.
Hmm. Wait. Did you do the magic spell?
Hmm.
Oh, I missed it.
You did. I even
Ah.
used illusion magic to make it extra special.
Oh my god. Here I was slaving away in the kitchen, and I missed. Oh well. I might be able to convince you to do it later, maybe. Who knows? If I get lucky.
Maybe. Though that implies that you'd like to hang out more later.
I find myself, the better question now is whether or not I don't want to hang out with you. And most of the time is no. I do want to hang out with you.
I think it's starting to make sense why it's so. We're very obvious.
I'm not trying to hide it either.
Me
Are
neither.
you? Hmm. I'm glad. I've been to quote people I've heard before. I have been out and proud for years now. So
I think my sexuality is blatantly obvious.
the fact that I had a several-minute conversation with you how to make it even more obvious tells me that.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for the glitter, by the way.
Maybe next week.
Maybe.
Although Pride Month is coming up, so that could be a great time to do it.
True. That is fair.
It's kind of like the month of body glitter, almost.
Ah, yes.
Sales
Oh,
go up.
The pride. Actually, that would be really interesting to see if during Pride Month, if you look at the trends, does it go up during June?
Well, corporations for years have been profiting off of it, so I'm pretty sure they do.
Well, they're going to profit off anything they think they can.
Yes.
And technically speaking, depending on the society, obviously, because there's different ones. If it's a corporate or oligarchy, then being part of the machine of corporations at least means that you are within the sphere of what is considered accepted.
Mm.
If they're selling to you, then they like you at least enough to consider you customers,
Capitalism.
which is about the best you're going to get. With a capital C. You almost did half a heart there. I almost got there. Another half, and we might actually get the magic spell.
Do you want my heart?
Oh, that is really tempting.
I think you've been working very hard to win it.
All I've been doing is talking to you and hanging out with you. Any secondary effect, no matter how desirable that they may be, wasn't the intention.
A gentleman, then.
Hello.
Evening. Would you like any food with your beverages?
Probably a burger.
Mm.
How about you, Finley?
Anything
All
for
right.
you? Understood. Have a pleasant evening. I'll be here shortly with the burger.
Skitchu! Skitchu! So cute! They got a lollipop! That's adorable.
I have not talked to them at all, so I don't know much about them.
Nice to see extra people helping out, anyways.
Can't wait to eat my own burger.
At least you know it's cooked how you like it.
That is fair. That is true and fair. Could have brought some blood bags if you wanted.
I probably should have. I might have some in my bag in the back, but I'm not sure.
I need to figure out if there's blood banks anywhere near me, so I know what to pick you up if you're coming over.
You would need a card for that.
I don't know the procedure, so I wouldn't know. I'm assuming you need be a card-carrying vampire.
Yes. Or
Join
other
the
things.
Gloom's a Dark Club.
There's a lot of races that require the drinking of blood. Or that can supplement
fair.
it into their diet instead.
I know that a while orcs used to have a lot of raw meat. We've switched to cooked meat and made it a passion, but it's not exactly hard.
Actually, you know what? I need to go tease him a little bit.
He's Skitchu.
Your burger?
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, this is one of the good ones.
I always find curiosity in seeing how you actually eat things. Considering.
I can rest on my tusks. Makes it very convenient.
Hands
Technically,
free.
You just put it here. Sadly, such thing as gravity exists, so I can't actually do that.
Does it ever get inconvenient?
Yes. I've been thinking about that more and more recently. That did not happen.
I'm sure.
Sometimes. I can't wear a mask for obvious reasons.
Not at least.
Made Halloween very awkward.
I mean, I guess if you did a very careful job, you could make one with
Oh, yeah, you
holes, but it would be difficult, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't exactly work from a medical perspective.
No.
Unless they made it perfectly to go over your tusks.
There are some masks that are made like that,
Mm.
but they're more expensive and rare. I know that, oh my god, what's his name? Droxar, I think. God, he married. What? Anyway, he wanted to become a doctor, so he had to contend with that because these
It's okay.
are considered part of an orc's pride.
Mm.
So he didn't want to, break them. To wear a mask.
Especially considering that they don't really grow back.
Grow back, no. No. The horns are, I believe, they're made of keratin. The same thing your fingers are made of.
Mm.
Not fingers, fingernails. These are bone, like teeth.
Well, I think teeth are kind of a mix, but they don't grow back. You have a set amount of them.
Orcs have 2 more, technically.
2 more?
I think the prop. Well, these are technically teeth. They're ivory.
Oh.
They're tusks, but I was making a joke.
I
But
I was making a joke on baby teeth. For a second, I thought you meant that somehow you were like sharks.
no, we're not like sharks. Some people like to think that, but no, orcs are not like sharks. What about you?
Hmm?
You regenerate. Do your teeth grow back? Ah, that's very convenient.
Mm. It would be unfortunate if a vampire didn't have teeth.
Yeah. Well, there actually have been many a predator that unfortunately have lost their capabilities to hunt, like cats that don't have claws,
Mm.
wolves that don't have teeth or fangs, things of that nature.
Thankfully enough, pretty much anything regenerates. Bones, arms, anything.
Mm. There are quite a few people that would want that. Some won't,
There are
actually.
quite a
People
few people
actually
who want
they just
a lot of the benefits, but
they don't really think of the downsides.
exactly.
Hmm. Hmm.
And there are plenty.
Oh yeah. I would not want to get very significant headaches for being outside during about the 8-hour window that is cold day.
Mm-hmm. Mostly everyone is awake.
Yes. Hmm.
I guess most
Hmm.
of my kind are more into the nightlife.
That's actually there are a lot of vampires in cities for that exact reason. Everyone's out at night.
Mm.
Ooh,
I
that
don't
makes
know any
sense.
personally, but I know that they used to be. For the other sections of vampires, they can use them as hunting grounds. But as I stated, mm, my specific section hasn't been in the hunting for a very long time. I actually have only ever. I haven't drank from anyone living.
Hmm.
Really since my first year. Maybe 2 years. Uh, All of that early section is kind of a blur.
Hmm.
I've been on blood bags since.
Is there a difference? Do
Well,
you know of?
it's not warm. And Ivanka has gone on about how different it is. It doesn't have the same emotional connection.
Is that important for a vampire? Well, it's important for most people, but I mean specifically to feed.
It changes it from what I know, but I haven't. And like I said, I don't think it's really an experience that is required.
No.
But at least
think
Ivanka
that
has mentioned that it's
I
very nice.
I am glad that there are facilities that allow you to make that choice.
Mm.
Not a lot of people. There are a lot of species that don't have that, to my knowledge. There are a couple that feed on life force, psychic, and like people's psychic energies, dreams, things like that.
Mm. I'm glad I have that option.
Wonder, would they believe I'm you if I had your card?
I don't think so. It does have a photo.
I just say it worked out.
And got a green spray tan?
Illusion magic. I just liked it better. You can cast it apparently, so it's not outside the question.
I can. It's one of the few types of magic I know. I think I have more of an affinity for illusion than anything.
Illusion magic's always really interesting. I actually quite enjoy it.
Mm.
I don't know any spells. I'm more the abjuration and enchantment and believe. What's the last one? My brain.
Everything all right
yeah,
up here? Just wish
yeah,
to
thank
check
you.
in. Do you need a
I
refill on
finished the
drinks?
food.
Anything like that?
I would like another coffee.
Okay.
Thank you, Echo.
Take the cup,
Are you
and
done
I'll
with your
also
water,
take.
Finley?
Mm.
I'm going to probably need to double back for that, as no trays. They didn't leave us any trays.
Man, we're gonna have to talk to the club manager for that.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the madame yet today.
Honestly, if she's not here, most likely she's gathering her energies. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
She's a spirit. It actually takes energy for her to manifest so far away.
Mm.
That's why when she was weakened before, she had so much trouble manifesting in the island.
I wonder if here would be worse or better. I'm not exactly sure how far this is.
It's probably equal.
Mm.
So it should be fine. If she shows up, she shows up. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Hello, Echo.
Here is your
Thank you for the
coffee. You're welcome. And I will.
Thank
Do
you,
you
Echo.
want another water?
Mm-mm.
We do.
Oh, okay.
We do have fruit juices
Mm.
and teas.
I still feel weird about eating and drinking things. A little bit.
Well, you see, people who eat like food, not blood, eat for two reasons: pleasure and sustenance. You don't need the second one, but you're also doing the first one. There's no reason for me
That's
to
all
drink
it's really
coffee.
for. It's just.
Yeah, there's no reason. No, go ahead.
It's sold just for enjoyment, I guess.
The term is mastication.
I haven't heard that word before, actually.
Technically speaking, it's not a 100% accurate term. Mastication is the act of chewing.
Ah,
You're just chewing. It's mastication.
I
just
think
like that
that
word
that
because
might be
people
why
tend
it's
to-
weird.
It's the chewing.
Mm.
The-
Considering how little I actually do it, it's kind of strange. Not bad, but
Actually,
just different.
I might introduce you to smoothies and let you know what you think.
Mm.
Smoothies are blends, fruits, and milk. They're made to be like sweet treats. They're kind of a liquid, sort of a solid. It takes some strength to get them through the straw,
Mm.
which I don't think you would have any problem with.
Imagine a vampire not being able to suck.
Yeah, imagine that.
And I can do that kind too.
That is noted and appreciated.
I told you I don't hide it.
I'm sorry, what?
I told you I
What
don't
else you
hide
find?
it.
No, you don't. It's quite all right.
I have had a very long time to become very well read, I guess, on how to do all of it.
You studied
Yes.
longer than most people have studied to be a doctor. Is that inaccurate? Am I
No.
wrong?
4 years versus several hundred.
It's technically not 4 years. It's actually around 10, but it doesn't really matter much when you're over 100 at that point.
I know everything there is about being a homosexual man. And still
Seminar.
a fairly good
Actually-
amount about I do know about straight relationships and even lesbian relationships. I know a fair bit about those as well, just I don't have any experience. There was one
You know?
once that I tried with a woman. Didn't go so well. Well, very awkward. And we both kind of agreed that it wasn't our cup of tea.
I'm glad you're both mature about it. There are quite a few people that would have got angry.
We went into it knowing it was just an experiment.
Yes.
Well, I was actually thinking, when you're like more comfortable in MMR, you could teach a class on romance. You have
If
more
people
experience than most of the
wanted
teachers
it.
that we would find. That's fair.
You're gonna see him holding a small.
I don't know how many people would actually
Inside
be
the box
interested.
Is a silver necklace of a butterfly with a stainless steel chain.
I have a lot to learn from you then.
Pretty.
I've only ever had
I-
3 relationships,
I
and
saw it
both of
when I
them were
went to
women.
go get fitted for this, and
I
I
guess I
one
almost
was mine.
feel uh
Mm. It's really pretty.
I hope you never think
Stuff like
feel
this.
pressured in
It's-
any way, given I have more experience.
You should.
No,
You deserve
for
it.
several reasons.
Mm.
One,
It's
I
not
spent a
so
long time knowing
it's
what I
just,
want, so I know when to say no.
I just
I think,
never thought of that
I think
sort of
Bono
stuff
said it
as
best.
Fitting.
You don't trust anybody's yes until you heard them say no.
You deserve
I,
nice things.
I have spent a long time learning that.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm glad you like it.
So rest assured that if you ever actually manage to push one of my lines, which would be surprising to me because I'm pretty sure it would be kind of hard to do that, but nevertheless, I will let you know.
Same goes for you.
I am not shy in telling people no in an awkward situation.
Mm.
I'll try to be as nice about it as possible and talk to you about why after, but I will say no.
That's all that really matters to me. Not even technically, it doesn't even really matter if you explain. Just as long as you don't push past your comfort zone for my sake.
Honestly, I have. I'm assuming you know about heteronormativity, right?
Mm.
I have. It is a side of me that I'm more excited to explore about. I've explored it somewhat with my other partner in the past, but it's always an interesting thing to try to look at.
Mm.
Plus, you're really fun to talk to, so that's a bonus.
Admittedly, but I think that's why we've been on so many not dates.
Honestly, we keep calling it not dates because it's funny, but also legitimately we're just like hanging out with each other. That's honestly the reason.
Mm. It'll only make the
Is there any?
real date that much sweeter.
Yes.
We're just building tension.
Plus, I get to tease Mona, so that's always a plus.
Mm.
But I do have a question for you. Are there any questions or concerns you have for me?
Mm. In that sense, not exactly.
Is there another sense?
More just I'd like to know anything about you that would tell me.
That's fair. I would also like to know more about you.
Mm. Do you have any questions? Or concerns?
My concerns. Not particularly. I've never been with a vampire before. So it's mostly just probing questions, which I've already done so far.
Mm.
Of how everything works and everything, so I don't overstep.
I'm thankfully pretty used to being a vampire at this point. So most of the
I'm used to being orc.
worst concerns are fairly negligible. The only
That's
real problem that could ever occur is if I was extremely low on blood. and someone was bleeding around me. But that's one of those points I would
That sounds
just
like a very
leave.
specific scenario. Yeah.
It happens to some people more than you would think, but mostly those who are valiant adventurers and
Punchy.
constantly getting hurt.
But you're not that, so.
Recovering
you are-
from injuries and even being out in the sun takes more blood.
Yeah, I remember when you broke your rib. You're telling me could get bitey if you don't get blood soon.
I was concerned about it. I wasn't feeling bitey or anything, but it's always a worry. The last thing I ever want to do is to bite someone unintentionally without being in my sound mind and without their consent, of course.
I think if we get to further in a relationship, it would actually be more of a detailed conversation on that.
Mm.
Because, well, yeah, we would have to broach that subject later. Because I don't want you bleeding out on my apartment or severely injured and me not being able to do anything because I don't want to. There's something as a medical emergency, so I'll give you my blood. Essentially, that's what I'm saying. If needed. But I don't want to make it weird, essentially.
Definitely a topic to talk about another time, I think.
Yeah.
It's a more complex
What
one,
else?
especially in my case.
What else? Honestly, I'm struggling to think of anything right now. Most of my questions I know the answer to. Like, what if you go out at night or during the day and like you have your umbrella type of thing? I guess actually a good one. I know that you live with several people. Would you want me to meet them at some point if we actually went on more consecutive dates?
That would kind of be up to Ivanka. She doesn't really interact with people outside of her culture very often anymore. And most of the half-bloods are much too shy to actually meet anybody.
Understandable. But I was asking how you felt about it, not whether or not it would happen.
I'd be okay with it.
If you wanted that. Okay.
To be entirely honest, I've told Ivanka a lot about you.
Oh no.
She's impressed,
I
granted.
hope she likes it.
It's actually the first time she's mentioned. Apparently she used to have a partner that was an orc.
That's surprising.
I didn't know until I brought you up. Seems she's still a well of mystery, even to me. Then again, she is much older than I am.
I was about to say, like, if you live as long as some people do. It's not like they're trying to hold the mystery, it's that there's so much.
I guess that's true. And technically, there are plenty of things I haven't actually told her about either.
True.
Not for lack of wanting to. Just
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
sometimes too much to actually discuss.
Do you have any questions for me?
Mm,
Then I had the black tea.
mm,
The ice cream behind you with the cone. Okay. Then I had a strawberry milkshake. Okay. And then
I guess not exactly. Not off the top of my head right now.
that would be about.
Very well.
But there was
We shall
also
live
the
in comfortable
strawberry
silence.
treatment little. And also
That
also an
tends to
egg
happen for us.
and glad.
True. I do really like comfortable silence.
Mm.
I like it when I'm able to do that with people. It's a very short list, but it is appreciated.
I have come to enjoy the just sitting with you.
Hmm.
It was actually surprisingly nice to just watch movies or TV.
I'm glad.
It's
I'm
like
broadening
comfortable
your
silence,
perspective.
but with something in the background.
Yeah. I want to introduce you to more things. That's honestly probably my favorite pastime right now, is finding new things and being like, I can introduce him to this. Ooh, that did not happen. There you go. God, what
It's
else? So far, I have
impressive
smoothies.
how much I know and how much I still don't know.
It is impressive for me to actually conceptually think about things that you don't know because they're so ubiquitous where in my experience. So I have to actually continuously think about, oh yeah, you don't know what smoothies are, you don't know what this is, you haven't tried this, you haven't tried that. And I have to actually think about it because most of the time people just kind of assume, like,
Mm.
oh, everyone's had this, everyone's had that, everyone's did this, did that, that type of thing. It's a very unusual place to be in your thoughts, but
Mm.
it's quite interesting.
Thankfully, at least I am fairly aware of most modern things, even if I haven't experienced them as much.
And you have a laptop.
I
Finally.
do. That does help. I didn't realize I could find recordings of musicals there.
Yes. Slime tutorials.
Slime tutorials. Admittedly, I feel a bit bad that someone would illegally record stuff like that, given I know how much work people put into those performances. But it's nice to be able to
Well, I really did.
see things again when they're not actually in rotation.
It really depends on the musical for me, because there's some musicals that I believe they're called on lottery, where they're kind of very expensive and only the very top echelons people have access,
Mm.
and then they usually have like 10% of the seats on lottery, where you have to win essentially a lottery to be able to go to the show.
Mm.
That means you're never going to see that musical unless you're very lucky, or you break your bank.
Yes. The culture surrounding musical theater is very interesting, how much it's changed over time.
I grew up with the culture of musical theater that I would call like weirdly classist.
Mm.
It's very served to the highest echelons, that type of thing. They're very closed off in their own area.
Musical theater, at least when it was
I'm talking about
first started,
Hmm?
is very different from how it is today. And there's certainly a amount of classism involved in it. It's
I'm talking about
somewhat
specifically
known
the breakout musicals.
for musical theater in general. That it's a way for those who are more affluent or separated
Everything
Yeah.
okay up here? I'm just coming over to check on
It's
you.
fine.
Okay.
Actually, can I have some water, please? And Finley, do you want to try some juice?
Okay.
What kind of juice would
Okay.
you like?
They have strawberry, orange, mango, and a couple other fruits.
Maybe strawberry?
Strawberry.
Strawberry
Okay.
it is.
Strawberry. Yes. So water and a strawberry. Okay. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Echo.
Uh,
I know that the original purpose of the musical was essentially, as you describe it, for the affluent to essentially give money back to the arts in some way.
well, that's not what I was going to say, though it is true. It's a way for those who are affluent, in some ways, to feel like they're a part of the struggles of other people. Like the musical Hamilton.
Hmm.
Many people who went to see the musical Hamilton either were very far removed from the actual struggles that musical portrayed and the culture that it represented. But it made them feel like that they were a part of it. It was almost a way to
Breed empathy.
musical theater in general is kind of like that.
Oh yeah, song kind of shortcuts your way from your brain from your logic to your emotions.
Thank you.
Thank you. God, I love ice water. Yeah, Echo.
Enjoy your not date. I was hypothetically muted the entire time.
Oh.
There wasn't any strawberry, so I had to do raspberry instead. Forgive. But also,
Oh, that's gonna be
enjoy your not date.
Yes.
very well. Thank you.
Not date
It's very
number
much a not
7.
date. Yes, 1 week of not dating.
I think it's a few
Oh,
weeks at this
by the way,
point.
raspberries. Raspberries are very tart.
Mm.
And sweet, but mostly tart. They have a very unique flavor.
I actually really like it.
I'm glad. We found a sweet thing you like. Oh my god.
I like it when it's not just sweet.
Yeah, raspberries actually have a pretty complex flavor.
I'm used to very complex.
Ooh. There's actually other
We sure do
fruits
love slime tutorials.
that exist, like dragon fruit, actually. Mangoes. Okay. I need to look at fruits that have multiple different flavors, not just sweet.
Mm.
I'm glad you got raspberry then, because strawberry is usually very simple in comparison.
I guess for somebody that doesn't know what they like, I have a more interesting palate. I think most
Actually,
people who haven't eaten anything in however many years but probably go for simple things. But
It's actually an interesting thing to think about whether or not because in people who age, their palate changes because of the decaying nature of their taste buds. That is the reason why that happens, and their taste buds actually get more sensitive, fewer that they are, which is why they appreciate the more subtler flavors. Like how some children don't like vegetables when they're children and start liking it later because they're tasting it more. But children in general actually have more taste buds. Actually, babies have taste buds all around their mouths,
oh,
and that kind of falls away and decays as they grow. So I'm wondering if
So
someone who's
the
immortal
lore is not
and,
exactly
regenerates
clear on
is
it,
gonna do your taste.
but it's very confusing. Because the only way we have to really reference off of is Chips or Victor, and they're very different, and they're both kind of special cases.
Are you thinking, or are we doing it?
I
You're
think I
thinking,
disassociated.
It's okay. I'm used to it. You ever talk to Moda for longer than an hour, you'll start seeing that.
I do hope everything is going okay down there.
If you want, you can sit in another location that's closer.
I'd like the private time with you.
It doesn't. We don't have to lose the private time. We'll just have to be within island.
Up to you.
It's really up to you. Have you ever been in a situation where you're polite and you go to like a store door, like a store doorway, and someone opens the? We're kind of waiting for each other to walk by.
Mhm.
It's basically
That's the impasse that we're at right now.
Yes. Fine, I'll take the initiative like I always do. We're going.
Do you want me to take initiative?
I would want you to do what you want to do.
Mm.
Would I like that? Probably, but I also like you being you.
I'll admit, I was waiting for your arrival because
I didn't ask Howl. I talked to Quispy. But I referenced the lore document,
I was surprised.
and I looked into kind of how it goes for other
Oh, Mona's here.
vampires.
Mona's here.
Oh.
I'm gonna go say hi to her. You can go say hi to Mona before we sit down.
Because there have been scenes of vampires actually eating.
I'll change up what I'm intending to do for the get up anyway.
Hello, Mona.
Oh,
I see your character.
oh no. Mm-hmm.
Nice job. How are you picking
Shut up.
that up?
I can pick up things. It's just that holding them is tiring.
This is you're going for the bad boy aesthetic. Is that what's happening?
Mhm.
Okay. We just wanted to say hi. We're gonna sit somewhere. We're on our 7th not date.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with him. He's a fuckhead.
We do have plans for a real date.
Okay, I've checked in
About
with her.
fucking time.
She said that she was fine with the fluids. However, take it light on the degradation.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh.
That can be done.
Okay, if not, follow me and I'll lead you to her table. I believe she's with Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy heard about it as well, but the main customer is Elise today.
Oh, it's Elise. That poor girl. Okay.
Hmm?
I was wondering whose table Mona was serving. Italy's.
Ah.
We go outside actually.
Hey, did you enjoy your date?
Not date.
We're still doing it, and it's also not date.
Oh. Hey, Finley.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
The Forge Master would be.
I think this is a good spot. We're within the eye line of everyone. Oh, the scandal. You're sitting not across from me.
Would you prefer if I sat across from you?
No, I want you as close as possible. I think that can be arranged. Although, technically, it's not as close as possible. True. That would be on my lap.
It is somewhere I've been before.
True. It's always appreciated every time.
Fluxing or very still? Fluxing or very still? Great bio! Fluxing or very still? You okay?
What? I did say, what were you getting me?
Uh-oh.
Why would I share?
Fluxing. It's a flux. No! Wolf! There's only open hand that still. There's a collider. I think they might have just gotten themselves stuck. Oh no, 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 Kitty! I think they got stuck. My eyeballs are so dry. You murdered him. In cold blood. Water. I retrieved my water. I don't know what happened to Finley's drink. It was there, and then it wasn't. I think I lost it. That would be possession. It's true. Delicious water. Doo doo doo. Have a little snack while we wait. I also heard a flustered Elise noise.
I'm alive, buddy.
What makes you think you're so deserving of such a treat? What can you do to earn it?
Here he comes. I want to see my little boy. Here he comes. I want to see my little boy.
Hello, I'm back from the flex.
Welcome back.
I was going to say to the comment about sitting on laps is that if you sit on my lap, you will not touch the floor again.
I know. I remember last time.
Very well. We have struck a deal. Hmm.
That was.
Oh, I'm doing well.
Good
Yourself?
job, Bunny.
How's everything going up on the staff's end?
Is it something in your mind?
Everything's been good.
But you could do better.
Something.
Hit the jackpot with some wonderful stuff.
Care to enlighten me?
You can just
Well, that
tea
is
and that's
lovely
fine.
to hear, isn't it?
You weren't enough for the tea.
Always good to have people that
Probably on her date.
Even better, yeah, enjoy it.
I see.
Them seem to be natural, so I'm more than happy with that.
I see.
Eyes see.
Hmm.
Once our guild's fully up and running, I plan to
Do you mind if I use our not date as a way to mess with a friend?
Feel free to.
Okay. I might ask Echo to ask Mona to be our waiter or maid.
Well, then you are more than. Don't let me stop you.
I think at that point, you're
Interested in what the guild has to
quite literally waving it in front of her face.
Oh no, she has no problem with it. She just doesn't. She doesn't like that we're calling it an update.
Is it that
Plus, it'll be
she
funny.
doesn't like that it's a not date? Or is it that she just thinks it's weird?
What aspect do you think she thinks it's weird?
I suppose there's different ways. Maybe that was the wrong way to word it.
What can I do for you?
I guess more specifically,
You don't know what's going on.
it could be assumed that she thinks you should take charge or something, or one of us should. I would assume you, given you tend to be the one she's
Yeah.
focused on. I don't really think she has much of an opinion of me.
I think she likes you. I'd be very surprised if she did. You fit her demographic very well.
Demographic?
She likes smart, intelligent, sex positive people.
I see. I am all of those things. I would at least hope
Yes, you
she respects me to some degree, given I definitely didn't expect
I would
to
be very
get
surprised.
this position.
True.
And I didn't apply for it.
If
at
you
least.
want, I can. If you want, I could broach the subject to see how she feels. I very much doubt that she doesn't like you or anything like that.
I don't think she doesn't like me. I think, if anything, she hasn't formed an opinion of me yet. But at least I do think she respects me enough. Like I said, given the position. I'm just still kind of shocked by it, if anything.
I think you do well in it, though.
Mm.
You're quite qualified.
I guess I do know a lot about art history. And art in general. Whether it's written or otherwise.
1 second. I'm gonna go talk to Echo, and I'll be right back.
I will be here.
I hope so. I'd be very disappointed otherwise. I don't want to miss time.
Think I'll fly off? Oh, no! I've been knocked out of my seat. How dare it knock me out of my position? Probably should have turned off seats. Nope. Finley hasn't said what their position is. But Finley would have expected security. That's what he applied for. I need to get some popcorn. Like one of those bags of Skinny Pop or something? That'd be nice. Y'all may theorize until it is specifically said. Based on everything that Finley has said. Use your little theorist brains. Art history. Ooh, Himalayan sea salt popcorn. Right now, I have spicy Cheetos. Because I'm addicted. I know for several reasons I shouldn't eat them, but they're so good.
Plan enacted.
I suppose I am helping in your mischief.
Mona is one of the few people that I do enact mischief on.
I've noticed. It's actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like to see a tricksy side of you.
Yeah.
Especially considering how
She can
stoic you
handle it.
seemed at first.
It's, but it's because I'm working most of the time.
I know. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it. Just interesting to see different parts of you.
I hope we get to see more sides of you, though.
You've seen me nervous. Deep in writing. And I guess more flirtatious.
True.
She might be a slight bit preoccupied, but once she gets a moment, I'll go and I'll ask her.
Okay, thank you, Echo.
Here.
It's fine.
She's bit into the character, but at least he's having fun with it. I hope.
I hope Elise is okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay nearby them just in case for that.
Hmm.
I'm taking notes.
It's Elise's birthday, by the way.
Fighting mission.
Oh. I'll have to make them a card. Mm. I mean, obviously he'll be late, but
It's fine. I think she'll appreciate it anyway.
if you want, you can go splitsies on it.
That would be nice. I could do that.
Okay.
To be fair, I have no idea what to get her.
I was going to do a nice handwritten card. I don't know her very well, so.
I can do the same.
But especially given, I've never actually worked anywhere before. Not so officially.
You want to get to know your coworkers.
Mm.
There you go.
Hello. I'll be here for now while they do their thing. Sorry about the wait, obviously, but I believe, according to Mona herself, she is looking for a lap warmer, and a bunny has offered.
Oh.
So.
Ah.
I think your mischief might have to wait then.
Apparently.
Probably gonna have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, bunny. Doing okay?
Yes.
Yes. You look good. Looking real good.
Hey, Bunny, are you free?
Yes.
Could you be my maid? Is everyone else seem busy?
Okay.
Hey. Found a maid. Sorry.
Make sure you talk to Echo about being seated.
Understood. I just need to find Echo.
They're just inside. That one always seems kind of strange, but at least well-meaning.
I don't think common's their first language.
I don't think so.
Hey, Jaden.
I never thought I'd be on a fact-finding mission today.
Do what?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm learning things. It's great.
I'm glad.
Oh, you're learning off, yeah.
What do they call it? Learning through observation.
Ah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is small.
I said that.
I know, but seeing it is different.
They're coming over, by the way.
Oh dear.
Hey, Kisei.
How was the
from-
meeting tonight?
No.
My brain had to reorganize what you just said. I heard something very different.
Oh, what did you hear?
Not important. Wolfram, how the hell did you get tiny?
How'd I get tiny? It's a spell. I found it in my journal.
Magic.
Okay. So you just found a random spell in the journal and decided to try it, test yourself?
Why?
Well, I
Why do I
Not
just
my guinea pig so far.
missing
That's all you would
head
be.
and nothing
well,
else?
I mean, it was written in my hand, and it said it was taught to me by an obnoxious cowboy. So figured trust myself and go with it.
Also, I've heard that there are multiple obnoxious cowboys. The councilman who was around said that he knew one.
Probably.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes,
Are you
also
enjoying
the
yourself,
councilman. It would be
Wolfram?
quite interesting. Hmm.
Yes.
I've been given a 10-star review, as I knew I would.
It
That is the
makes
highest
sense. Yes.
Oh, she ran away.
Uh-oh.
Good, perfect.
And Mona swallowing her.
Oh.
I might have to do my job. Okay.
Oh, is it bonking
See
time?
you in a minute.
Oh dear.
Maybe. If someone
Yeah,
runs
just
away, you
later.
do not chase.
Mm.
Oh.
Unless they want you to.
I just heard something about death. That doesn't bode well.
Hmm? Oh. Mm.
Something Jaden said.
Now I suddenly am concerned. She was showing up properly earlier.
I don't think you and I have properly met yet, but I'm Roland. Pleasure to.
Oh.
I have seen you around the. Yes, I've seen you around
The
the.
hell?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that Kami?
Yes, that was her. Apparently, the aspect of the wolf is reaching its nexus tonight, so I've got to deal with wolven-like instincts for the better part of 3 months after this.
Oh.
Mikey.
Well, good luck with that,
I mean,
dog.
it's okay.
I assumed it was.
Everything is
but still.
fine? Good.
Hey, kid, good to see you.
Well, you don't know. Sometimes she gets ahead of herself.
Oh, I'll be more than fine, Kisei. Don't worry about that.
I don't think she purposely would have done anything, but she might
I
have
was more
misread
worried
the
about whatever
situation
happened
and
over
pushed too
there,
far.
but it seems everything is fine.
Maybe.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
Everything.
No one's saying anything. You get to sit back and.
This is, I think, the first day we've worked together that you haven't had to go on patrol.
Yeah, because there's nowhere to patrol. I guess
I'm
the
sure you
private
could
room
find a
thing,
way
Mona.
to patrol.
True, but thankfully, Mona had the wherewithal to request that all the private rooms were locked,
Mm.
so no one can, be sneaky. They have to be very much in plain sight.
Sneaky.
To prevent people from hooking up in one of the rooms or pressuring
I
someone.
know what they would do. I'm just thinking.
What else?
I don't think so. I don't think she's doing it on purpose.
What's your favorite color?
Mm. That's a hard choice. I think either
Always just say to.
this shade of blue or forest green.
Mine's a tealish green.
Mm.
Reminds me of more oceany scenes.
I will keep that in mind.
I'll keep yours in mind too. I'm glad you like green.
Maybe you make me even more fond of it.
That's appreciated.
Did I actually get you with that one?
A little bit.
Then I'm doing my job well.
Oh, you are a very, very large woman.
Oh, he found Wolfram.
Mm.
Oh no. Thankfully, she. Appetite.
Appetite?
I'm assuming she stuck out her tongue.
Ah.
I'm pretty good at telling what jokes or innuendos she's about to do.
You really do know her well, don't you?
Technically, of the guild, I have known her the longest, except for Vincent.
Mm.
I was the first person to join the guild outside of Vincent.
How long has this guild been going?
A good while. It's hard
Well,
to count, really.
I'm glad I found it.
I think this is our first concerted effort to congregate and then push. Before it was more of a loose association. Like, we knew of each other, we sometimes connected, but this is very much we're doing something, pushing forward, making it a guild house.
So, before, kind of more like a club.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, later, huh? Good to know.
Her character voice is interesting.
Mm. At least she's a lot better at it than I am. I was kind of using the character as an excuse. Before you got here, I was really nervous, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't join you.
As gay as I am, somehow making heart sparkles
And
is
your
still...
your butler is here here. Hope you enjoy yourself, you two.
So,
Hey, Mona.
what can you get me?
What can I get you?
Yeah, what can you get me?
Conversation, probably. There's not a lot of pockets.
I don't know. I don't need pockets from your outfit. You've got plenty that I can use.
That was a pretty good one.
What about you, cutie?
Mm. As much as the suit works, I still can't.
So you're actually gay, huh?
They're aggressively gay.
Violently so.
So in other words, I'm just serving this guy over here.
Mostly. Though, it does look very nice on you.
Mostly. Thank you. Well, if you ever get bored and want a sample, let me know.
It is a good outfit, though. You did good
So-
job picking it out.
Yeah, I did. I actually learned a little trick from a different ghost. But seriously, am I supposed to do this to the way that I know that would actually get you, or are you actually looking for this kind of character?
Oh no, I just wanted to talk to you. Whatever you want to
that's
do
it?
is fine.
Okay. Here, I thought that Echo made it sound like I had to come over here and service you, and I was sitting here like this fucking. Really? You're on it, just discussing a not
No.
date. Okay.
It is technically still a not date.
It is still technically
Yeah.
a date.
It's still. I thought. You have to understand. I was giving Elise a throat massage literally just 5 minutes earlier, and then I heard that you specifically requested my services afterwards, and that I was popular. So I.
You know, just for that, it's worth it. Honestly, I just wanted you to be our maid. I didn't think you were gonna do anything.
That's what you're supposed to do as a maid. Eyes.
Unlike
don't know.
you, the rest of us have been trying to be characters. Even if mine is mostly an excuse.
That's fair.
Excuse for what?
Embarrassment.
Oh, that's not gonna be easy for. That's not gonna be hard for you.
No. I
No.
asked Echo what character I could play. He just said, "Be yourself." I'm like, okay.
Should have been a macho maid.
I think I just don't. I just need to be there for that. What exactly? What character is that?
The way that you would ham it up is it would be like, "Hello, fellow masters. What can my glorious muscles do for you today?" That's usually what it is.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind for the next time I never do this again.
Or you just ham it up and be the cutest cutesy wootsy one possible, just because of the shock value.
There was a shock value for quite a few people that saw me.
Farewell, Master. How can I serve you today?
Imagine if he did the ooh accent. Imagine if he did. We would have gotten so much money. That's all I'm saying.
No one asked. To be fair, I would
No,
have said
it's
no.
because they expect to be served. Eyes, that's the whole
Not
point.
you. I'm not talking about the customers. I'm talking about the other people who work here.
They're not going to force you to do something you're not comfortable with.
They asked me to be a maid in the first place.
Sure.
What the hell is the
But that
difference?
doesn't mean that they're going to, like, push you. Okay, so there is different levels of maiddom here, right? Like, there's different intensities. Of, like, how much someone will go into it. Like, for instance, mine, that was borderline prostitution over there.
Poor Elise. On her birthday.
No, she, specifically said it was a pretty good birthday present.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, are those actual clothes?
Yes, I got inspiration from a different ghost. If I do this, I can actually sort of interact with people, but it's still like, how would I put this? So you see how like the gloves, like you can like press on it. It's basically just clothes being held up.
Ah.
It's not the
So I
same,
can
but at
do a
least I
thing.
can pretend that I'm touching people. I can't feel anything, but they can.
Okay. You mind putting your hand on top of there?
Why?
There you go. Held your hand. Thumbs up.
In front of your boyfriend? Nice.
We're not
Not
dating yet.
How dare you? You're.
We're still in the not date phase.
Yeah,
Right now,
this is
we're
our
building
seventh
tension
And how
date.
many
for the
not
actual
dates have
date.
you had?
This is our
Okay.
7th.
Okay. What can I serve you?
Anything sweet. Probably like a smoothie or an ice cream of some kind. Do you want to try
I can get you both an
anything
ice cream.
different, Finley?
If
Okay.
anything, I'll just take a bite of
I don't
yours.
think...
I'll steal it.
Fine. I'll share.
Okay. Any specific kind of ice cream?
If there's raspberry, raspberry. If not, chocolate.
I'm going to let you know. Now you're buying double the iron, and whatever happens, I'm being very loud.
That was 100% worth it.
Oh, I've been counting on it.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
It's always fun. Many people tend to treat Mona with like a very particular like arm's reach type, where they're either really attracted to her or they find her scary.
I guess I'm neither.
True, because you're flamboyantly, aggressively gay.
Yes. And also, I'm
Sure.
not really scared of her. Admittedly,
No, me neither.
very socially awkward, but not scared.
No. To be fair, I'm not scared of a lot of physical things, and Mona I can handle most of the time if required, but it never really is required. She's usually pretty good.
Okay, here is your
I
not
was
date
thinking-
ice cream with your non-date. Oh, it doesn't stand on its own.
No, it doesn't.
Either way, enjoy your not date Sunday with your not date hockey sticks for you to not date share with until you kiss.
I will
And
keep
your
letting
not
you know
date
every not
whipped
date.
cream with your not date chocolate to lick off of each other's fingertips and lips and possibly other chips.
Mona. She ignored me. Are you okay? Which part got you? God, this is a lot.
A lot
I
of
forgot
it.
how many of these I made. To let her know that she can get to you through me.
You are the object of my affection. Presently.
Oh. Do you want to... Which part do you want? Because I think we have vanilla, strawberry. These are actually, this might be raspberry, then strawberries, and then whipped cream and some chocolate.
I'm overwhelmed with choice.
I think if you take this cookie right here, you can scoop some of the ice cream and you can try all of it at once, so you see what you like.
Okay. I guess it's a good thing I offered to share.
Yeah, that would have been a lot for both of us. Oop, that didn't happen.
Although I'm not sure the
Alright.
Pocky game would actually really work. You kind of have an unfair advantage.
No. I have an incredibly unfair advantage.
I wouldn't even be able to use my special trick on you.
Are you talking about bird?
No.
Burb.
Bird doesn't work that well for the Pocky game. I mean, I know the cheat way to win it.
I'm curious now. You have me intrigued.
There's no rules that say you can't use tongue.
You can't be what?
There's no rules that say you can't use tongue. The point of the game is to see who gets more Pocky.
Yes, that is the point of the game.
That's how you get more.
You're nefarious.
And skilled. It takes a little of both.
Oh. I'm actually rather intrigued.
No, the point is the point is that they smooch, but the actual way that you win is you get more Pocky. At least that's how I always learned it.
I'm saying I'm intrigued. Another thing to add to the date. Maybe.
We can't though. I'm not sure how I would be able to do it. Though I am glad that you want to kiss me.
I thought I made that blatantly obvious. I need to get better at my game.
Not in so many words.
Oh no, I didn't play it out and say it, but I made sure to give you every single signal. You know, it's actually rather hard to eat this and be on this chair for some reason.
I can only imagine. That's kind of part of why I sat a little bit, like I moved the chair a bit.
Honestly, you are, in fact, very intelligent and pretty. You want a bite?
Sure.
Okay, I'll turn it so it's away from the parts I've done. There you go. That was it.
Cold.
Yes, that does happen with ice cream.
It's nice.
Yes. Is there any flavors that stand out to you that you like?
The middle one, I guess?
The middle one, I believe, is vanilla with some chocolate. I think you actually might like chocolate because chocolate is complex, especially dark chocolate.
I've never actually tried chocolate before.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think we're more or less done with this. I'm gonna throw this away. I can finally put this down. I might get Mona to come back with some chocolate to see if we have any. I don't remember making any, but who knows? So I'll be right back. Like, it's cheating how cute you are.
No, it's not. It's just my advantage. You have other ones.
Consent is important.
Normally, under different circumstances, I would have just taken your hand.
Yeah, how about that hook hand? If I ever want to, I'll keep you in mind.
Is there any problem, Casey?
Just dealing with an issue I have to deal with quite often.
I see.
Yeah, I poked Wolfram without asking first. We were talking about beer bellies, and he usually is tall and trim.
Please
I can
do
assure you, the only thing that has changed
keep in
is
mind
my height.
He's still tall and trim to me.
personal comfort as well as that is very body shaming. So please don't do that in the future.
Indeed.
Some people have sensitivities towards it.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we were talking about Wolfram drinking more water will burst his shirt, and I was talking about beer belly. Because his belly will be larger, so it will puff up his bottom. And Keith said no more drink water, but...
Yeah, Finley's right, don't do that. Unless you know them well enough.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I poked to reaffirm. They're small.
You okay, Wolfram?
They're small.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm glad. Finley? Chocolate muffin.
Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
Oh well.
Muffin. Someday.
Muffin, there's more.
I
Oh, wait,
cannot
you can't
eat
eat.
pies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot for a second.
I'm sure there will be a way at some point.
Yes, I'm working on it with my shrine. Hopefully that will speed up the process.
So what would happen if I just dumped my entire gold? No, that's right. We had this discussion. Never mind.
Yes, we had this discussion.
Gifts of deep emotional, deep emotions. They're much stronger. Anything with an emotional tie
Yes,
in
I
general.
have noticed.
Then I have an idea.
You want to sit back down?
I suppose I do. I shall look forward to it.
You want to sit down or you want to sit on my lap?
I'm just thinking about the fact that I'm only eye level with you when you're sitting. How unfair that
talked about
is.
this before.
This is
How
what
is
I
that
mean by
unfair?
unfair advantages.
The only unfair advantage I have is that sometimes I can reach further up on the counter than you.
No. This is very attractive. You being tall.
Yes? Oh, I thought you were talking about the muscles.
That too.
Yeah?
Yes.
What if I told you being small is very attractive?
Then I would believe you. Because I think
I'm glad.
am very cute.
You are very cute.
I try my best to be.
You succeed wildly.
Mm.
Hmm.
I just don't want you to think
If you
that
want,
there
I can
isn't
lift you.
equal. You have before.
I know, but higher. So you're taller than everyone. Assert your dominance.
Maybe at some point, we can walk in and I'll just sit on your shoulders.
You can go on my back, piggyback style.
Mm,
Be my height,
roughly.
roughly. Also, I didn't ask Mona because she seems to be stuck in the conversation with the dwarf over there.
Mm.
They're talking about like the guild and stuff. I think he might be offering his services.
That's good.
Hmm.
I guess I'll have to learn more of what my position actually entails.
Yeah, that.
Beyond the obvious.
Yeah. Which means you're gonna have to talk to Mona.
Probably both of them.
Honestly, consider. Well, getting both of them will be a little difficult. So you might want to do one and then the other.
True.
Considering she's currently doing business talk, this might be a good time.
Maybe not today. I'll have to leave relatively soon.
Very well. Oh, that's,
Mm. It's a little easier considering it's at night, but
I'm glad you don't have to deal with any headaches for
Not
this
today.
particular excursion.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't like seeing you in pain.
Well, it's also a lot harder to flirt with you if I'm having a headache.
Yes, it is.
And then I have to drink. Do you want me to call you honey?
You can call me whatever you want to call me.
Then they're really going to think that we're not dating.
Yes, and then it's gonna be funnier when Mona hears that.
I lost my train of thought. You derailed me entirely.
It's my favorite pastime. Well, second favorite. Third favorite. There you go. That's the right one.
What is the second and first?
First is getting you to blush. Second one is messing with Mona.
I'm surprised I beat out messing with Mona.
It's a constantly evolving list.
I see.
Not very set. It's more changes.
Is it more of a daily change or a weekly change?
Kind of mixture of both. I guess half week. Is there a term? Fortnight. There you go. That's the term.
Fortnight is 14 days.
But that was 3 days. What was the term for 3 days? There was a
I'm not sure a term for 3 days.
I remember
But
there
a
was a term for,
fortnight
like, a
is
short amount of
14
days.
days.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Mm.
Okay. Regardless, it's half a week. Let's just say 3 to 4 days.
Mm.
It's common, but not so common as to change it constantly. Like when we went to Orlando Soccer, for instance, I was having a great time messing with Mona.
I noticed. So it's basically, it lands somewhere between messing with me or messing with Mona.
Yeah, but messing with you and messing with one are very different pastimes.
Yes. I'll have to pick up my own messing with you then.
You do, sometimes.
Now I'm learning more of what actually works on you.
Yeah.
Which makes it easier.
To be fair, I'm also kind of learning how what messes with you.
Mm.
So far.
That's one of the more fun parts of a new relationship. New, not relationship, I guess, in this case.
True. The not relationship. I guess that's really the fun part of getting to know anybody. Part of it. But more so when it's more in a romantic context.
It's definitely different that way.
I think Mona's on her way.
Eyes, I need you to hold things.
Okay.
I was able to hold it for a little bit, but I can't hold it forever. They're yours.
What is it? What is it?
A booklet and don't break it. A bottle of something that he called, I believe, a spirit essence. It's an alcohol that allegedly I will be able to drink and actually become drunk off of.
Oh.
Although I won't
That
taste
sounds like
anything.
a terrible idea.
Well, yes, I won't. As much as I would love to drink it, I don't think I should be the one to test it, as me losing any ounce of control that I have is a recipe for death.
I was gonna say disaster, but yeah.
Welcome back, Master. Quite alright. Sorry that you had to wait.
I think the amount of
Do you wish to
patrons to maids is skewed now.
Skewed. That's why Echo was saying that people, if you're a maid, you can be a customer.
They are able to alter the music box.
The music box? I would not.
Ooh. This time you snuck
I'm getting
up.
better at it.
You learning from Echo?
A little bit.
I see.
I just wanted to mess with you.
I consider yourself succeeded.
What are you thinking?
Surprisingly little.
Oh my god.
It's kind of
So fucking cute.
image based right now.
Okay. Do you mind if I lift you?
I suppose not.
We have a little bit of time.
I know your hands are a little full.
I put it in the under pocket on the side here.
So you do have pockets.
Yeah, I know, I was lying. It was meant to mess with Nona.
I thought it was
Do you
weird that
shirt
this
under
type
here?
of period wear wouldn't have any.
No, it does. It's this shirt right here is actually a masculine shirt under, and it actually has like inside pockets inside the jacket. I don't have pockets on my legs because of the skirt in front of it, but I can actually put stuff inside.
So it's not period.
So yes, my
accurate
hands are
then.
free. No, I didn't go to a museum and go purchase an outfit from there. I had a tailor make it.
Still, they could make it more accurately. Is what I'm saying.
I'll let Scarlett know that next time I go to her. Yeah, I'm gonna lift you and put you in my lap now.
Mm.
Actually, I never asked you this. If me saying you're light, is that insulting or encouraging for you?
Huh?
Some people get insulted if you tell them that they're light or they're heavy. I'm trying to gauge which one is yours.
No, that doesn't really offend me.
Very well.
I am very aware that I am lighter than most. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm frighteningly skinny. Or I guess not
You're not
frighteningly,
frightened,
just...
skinny.
I'm very skinny.
Nope.
I don't intend to be.
You are what you are. And I am what I am.
Mm.
And that's enough.
I like that.
We need to get to that date soon.
You think?
Yeah.
What's changed your mind?
Edging is good, but at some point you need to finish. As Mona would say.
Is that what I'm doing to you?
Not particularly.
I'm looking that way.
I might have to tell a kobold to leave.
I think...
Slammed me right on the snout. Sorry. That is a very poor Oliver. Are you two okay over here?
We're fine. We're just enjoying some alone time.
Oh, okay. Looked like you were seeing something in that direction. I was curious if you saw something.
No, we're just talking.
Oh, okay. Question, because I was asking others, so are you two on a formal date?
No,
Or
we're on a
doing
not
the
date.
Maid Cafe experience?
We're not date.
Oh, okay. I got curious.
We have
Don't
plans
know
for
the
such,
plan.
but as of right now, no.
Oh. Well, I hope the weather gets good if you do. Everyone deserves
Yeah.
good weather when they explore.
Good night, Dave!
Yeah, this big city is a little bit too much for me, but it was nice to be here. I'm gonna leave you two to it and see if I can get through that door again.
Okay. Thank you. So you can read social cues. Good for him.
Mm.
I know he struggles with that sometimes, but he seems to be getting better.
Kobolds sometimes struggle with that. I actually haven't met a kobold as that acted like him. Most of them have either been much more intelligent than people than people assume them to be, or are exactly as intelligent as people assume them to be. Kind of depends on the culture. I think they're kind of like goblins, very adaptable races.
And orcs. I've seen many types of orcs.
That's true.
I think a lot of the, I think the term is greenskins, scales. I don't know. There's a subgroup that includes goblins, orcs, kobolds, hobgoblins. I think I'm missing a couple there. But in general, yeah.
With the exception of kobolds, greenskins is accurate, yes.
Well, hobgoblins tend to be more yellowish.
It's not so much about the actual greenness. Orcs aren't always
I
green
know.
either.
I also know that too. Did you change your little finger thing?
Not intentionally, but I think some of the illusion got stuck.
Unfortunate.
It happens sometimes.
Later, I can dispel it if you want.
That would be nice.
But that's later.
Later in our not date.
Yes.
Good night. We get 2 gays. We got gay yesterday, we get gay today. They're just different gays. And we're working, me and Crispy are very close on the Valentine's Quill and Leaf VRCRP. And then we'll get to figure out what happened last night. Wink. Ooh. Although if we do, depending on where that goes, we'll determine if it'll be in my Discord or Justin Christie's. I don't know.
Are you putting your hand out? Put it up a little bit. You're very smooth skin.
I try to take care of my complexion.
You do a very good job.
I admittedly also don't do much more than write. Which is difficult for my bones, but not so much my skin. If I wasn't a vampire, I'd probably have arthritis.
Another benefit of being a vampire.
No carpal tunnel. Or at least very temporary carpal tunnel.
I wonder if they're very highly competitive gamers that are vampires.
Probably.
Yeah, let's try this hand. You know, I offer this to my to someone else too.
Hmm?
If you want to paint my nails, I wouldn't mind. If you want to practice,
I can give you a full manicure.
you could. I wouldn't exactly
Practice
mind.
is not a question. How do you think mine looks so nice?
Genetics.
No. Then again, I guess I don't really remember what my parents looked like.
Ooh.
Beyond that one of them had red hair. I think my mother. But I'm not confident on that.
Hmm.
That's one of the not benefits. Being very old, you forget something. I think your head only has so much capacity.
Ooh. Is that why you write, or at least initially?
That's why I journal, but it's not why I write. Journaling and writing are different things.
They are.
But yes, I have taken to writing down things that I know and experience. Why I take notes so much.
That makes sense.
And
I'm
why
glad
I've
you have a
gotten
system.
more into painting. Helps me remember people's faces.
Putting your memory on the canvas.
I'd love to paint you sometime.
Not clothed.
If you wanted it that way. It
There's actually
entirely
more what you
depends
want.
on you. I will paint you as clothed or unclothed as you desire.
Ooh, that's fine. We'll just make multiple paintings. He's gonna lift you up, and I'm gonna stand up.
Oof.
I'm taking us to the sofa.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I had a great time.
Credits at the very least. I haven't had
Ah,
a follow-up yet, but
I see what's happening here.
Lovely.
Gives me want to do this.
putting it into our little stash.
It's just gonna have to be like that.
Good, good.
All right.
Okay.
Have a wonderful night, you two. I hope you've enjoyed your not date.
Yes.
We have.
Yeah, that's good.
Bye, wow.
Bye, Echo.
Oh yeah. Right. Bunny is. Where did that? Synthetic. I saw Bunny. Stacy, have you seen Bunny?
Seems like we've gotten to the congregation part of the night.
Yeah. Hey, Mona.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry to break up your not date. I have a concern.
Did they happen?
There is an
Yeah.
innocent here. An innocent naive that needs explaining of things.
I see.
Do they not know what a penis is?
I
the
don't
type
know
of
if it's
fucked up-
that bad. But it might
Okay.
require a talking to.
Who
Then
is
do
it?
your job.
Okay. I'm sorry, Finley.
It's okay.
Putting you down over here.
You act like I mind you doing your job at your job. That's also now my job.
Oh my god. Well, technically you're at security, so technically not your job.
No. I am not security.
Hello. My name is Eyes. I'm the head security here. Hello, Bruno.
Security. Like guard?
Yes, like guard. Or bodyguard, or bouncer. There's a lot of terms. Basically, I make sure that everyone is covered.
Did they get smaller? I'll have to look into it. I didn't think they got smaller, but maybe they did. Mayhaps I messed up slightly and didn't put in a shape key I was supposed to. I will have to check when I get off. Probably more like tomorrow. Because after I do my dishes, I'll probably go sleep. Yeah. It might be some shape keys that I didn't set. I'll fix it. Shall be corrected. These kind of things kind of happen when you take over model creation from someone else.
Do you know what MMR
I'd
is?
throw money to make you put more on.
Oh, that's a shame.
Am I in charge?
No.
We are a sexual education
Nah.
charity.
Ah. That's a shame. Runa then has her, yes. What I bet you
Are
really
a
want
age for each species.
is just that someone to run a
I don't think so. What?
has been alive very long time.
I know.
Just to hope that I'm actually sleepy.
Which means that usually mature at different rates.
And just call you a good girl. Runa had many birthdays. 20.
Okay. So you're of age.
Seem a little stuck.
Am I?
Do you know what sex is?
Oh, I am.
I'm gonna be
Hold on.
blunt, I'm sorry.
Yes, Runa, no. For a hot second. Many
Just
I
like
had
your
the...
genes.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Is there any questions that you have that you've heard here so far? Outside of reservation.
Runa has
I think they look nice.
people here have been kind.
But I also think his ears before looked nice. Because I didn't have any like I don't remember his ears, so I'm confident that they looked nice enough that I didn't think that they looked strange.
As of right now, no. But I need to let you know what's going on because you need to know what's going on. It's 2 seconds.
Go ahead, Mona. It's fine.
Jada's left.
I was comfy.
How? You don't feel anything.
I can pretend.
Stupid question, Ice.
Not really.
It's the yesterday.
Over here. I think Common is not her first language. I asked her if she was of age for her species.
How are you feeling, Jaden?
I'm doing alright.
Things almost recovered? Or fully now?
Oh, yeah, no, everything's fully healed now.
That's good.
Very nice. Also, I think she... Actually, I need to ask her if she thinks sex is fighting, because she described it as many have tried, all have failed.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but ultimately, I'm gonna try and...
Really, I think I'm playing with fire, buddy.
If she's...
But goddammit, I'm enjoying it.
Sometimes that's when it's the most fun.
I guess I can go back to my not date while paying attention to her. You can go back to City and Jaden's lab.
If I die, put a bottle of whiskey on my grave.
Only the best.
Thanks.
Hello, I see that you're on the ground. I'm here to rectify that.
Comfortable again?
You actually were wrong this
Not
time.
Comfortable.
You did let
Might
me
do
touch the
better
floor.
with a nice and fluffy scarf around my neck.
That is not because of lack of trying. Okay.
What you're saying is I just leave
Lift.
Just placed
You good?
my mouth here.
Okay. On we go.
Right where you can go this off.
I will adjust wherever we land.
I understand. It's a lot of work.
A bit.
I do have to keep an eye on her though. So I'm going to be looking past you a couple times.
It is unfortunately true that I'll have to leave soon.
It's okay.
I can meet you at your
I won't miss you
apartment.
though. You
If you
could.
want.
That's never not a question I always want. But I appreciate the asking anyway.
I'm sure there will be days.
Probably. To be fair, I think the people describe this as the honeymoon period.
The not honeymoon period, technically.
Yes. Yes, the not honeymoon period. I wonder, can you be in a honeymoon period before you're dating?
I guess it's technically the crushing period. But we kind
True.
of... I wouldn't say we skipped right over it. It was just a bit shorter than normal. Because admittedly...
It's probably because we're both...
I did have a fair crush on you. Mostly in part from sitting on your lap.
I should never tell Mona that. Should take credit and it be insufferable.
It is kind of her fault.
She doesn't need to know.
I guess my lips are sealed then.
I just thought of something.
What?
We can't kiss, but I could kiss your hand.
Technically. I do think it'll fit through.
I think so, yeah.
Mm. Actually, I think from knuckle to knuckle, it's pretty much exactly the right size.
Oh my god. Noted.
I believe they're called condiments. Ketchup and mustard. If it's based on the color of red and
And
yellow.
I guess I will just have to kiss every other part of your face.
Do you think it's
True.
flavor?
I think I can accept that.
You know, the thing you cheat Pocky with is technically true for me too.
What do you mean?
Tongue.
Yes.
Can help mitigate that. Because the tusk actually get wide and then a lot shallower the further you get.
Mm. Well, they're wider here, and then they get tighter the closer they get to your teeth.
Hmm. I need to keep thinking of ways.
So you've been thinking about this for a while.
Oh yeah, I've been in my mind I've been kissing you for a long time.
I guess we're in the same place then.
Hmm. Hmm. Sadly, you do have to leave.
I know.
Oh, okay, friend armor. Alright. That makes it a little bit easier, but not quite. Oh,
But I'll see you later.
welcome.
Yeah. What?
Maybe we can watch more cupcake baking.
Another regular.
I'll try not to fall asleep this time.
Maybe. It's okay. Either way, you're very cute when you sleep.
Holy!
Thank
Hey,
you.
Mocha.
Thank you for Maitland. Hello.
You came at the best possible time for yourself.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, what I mean specifically is I know how you feel. And Mona's sitting in people's laps now. So
Oh. Okay.
I'm just not allowed to touch the ground.
Oh.
that's true, he is forbidden.
You
Why
what?
not? He is forbidden from touching the ground.
Fair enough. Oh. Well, there you are.
Hello, Nia.
What's up? Oh, wait. Hey, Eyes. Did Jaden
Yeah.
tell you what he did, on Saturday?
No.
Oh, I think I heard about this.
Oh.
Vaguely.
Do you get punched again?
No. It was my birthday Saturday. And he
Happy birthday.
invited me to the club he dances at.
Now that makes sense.
Oh. Yeah.
He said he didn't want Mona to find out.
Okay.
That just means I want to tell Mona even more. What?
What you do with the information I've given you is your choice.
Don't trip.
I have so many things I can do with that information. Hi, Jay. Mona.
I'll be back soon. Depends on how long.
Jaden's playing with fire, right? They look good in a suit. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Richard.
I've seen better.
What? Cafes? Or...
This? No, the void is either pits, creepy doorways, or forests with weird water. That's all it is, Nia.
When do you have to leave?
Probably now. But I'm struggling.
One of the forests
See each other soon. How about this? I'll lift you to the doorway.
It's... No, I'll walk.
Most definitely, Nia.
I'm just in romantic turmoil.
It's okay. There's always more time.
I know.
Yeah.
Being immortal, technically, I should know that very well. But I don't.
Being mortal, I should be more anxious about you living.
area sort of destroyed as a candle sitting.
I guess we both don't make sense.
I guess so.
What are you on about?
Do you not remember?
Oh.
Well, I guess you'd have to tell me what you're talking about to remember, huh?
I guess you'll have to figure out what to do about me touching the floor when you get back to your
Yeah,
apartment.
how dare you? That sounds like an invitation.
Maybe it is.
I have something fun
Message
to
me
tell
when
you.
you get back. I can't exactly let
I'll send
myself
you a
in.
text.
Yeah, where's Jaden?
Unless you happen to leave your window open a crack.
You into that?
Tuck her down.
Oh, that could be arranged. I will have to pay attention to my cats, though.
You'd have to make like
To be
a
fair.
bird door.
In the downward dog.
Just make. Oh my god, yeah. I could do that. They have small
wanted him to be here when I told you
doors I
that
can
he invited me
replace
to
the
his
window.
club. The one he dances at.
Technically, you wouldn't have to worry about a breach.
Yeah,
No.
I went there for my birthday on Saturday.
Okay. I'll look
Watched
into
him
it.
dance.
Giving me an entry into your apartment already.
Yes, I'm
In our not relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, in your not relationship with your not date.
With my not boyfriend.
Date's over.
You guys look cute.
I'll see you when you get back to your apartment.
Don't they though?
Remember to text me.
I'll walk you up. I'll walk you up.
Are you sure?
I feel like I got here. What's happening?
I wouldn't be walking with you if it wasn't.
Hmm. I
wouldn't
thought
be
you would
walking
want
with you
to
if I wasn't.
revel in your victory.
Oh no, I can do that constantly.
Anything you want me to pick up while I'm out?
Raspberries.
Okay.
There. There you go.
See you soon.
See you soon. Okay, now you actually have to leave.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Parting makes the heart grow fonder is another one too.
See you soon, Ice.
See you soon.
They're so gay. They're so gay. I'm gonna have to turn on Christy's stream while I'm getting in all my dishes done. Speaking of, let's raid Christy today. I don't always raid her because she normally has plenty of viewers, but in this case, I believe it's for the best to have a continued perspective Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys have had a good time. I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe. I don't remember if we do anything. We do D&D. I'll see you tomorrow for D&D. Yeah, D&D. Woo! Okay, goodbye, guys.